Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions, secured against evolving threats, and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of High School Basketball on the YDL Sports Network. I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm here alongside Lou Vizza. We are at historic E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium at Farrell High School, getting ready for a District 10 Class 4A semifinal game. The second-seeded Tigers of Sharon, the upstart Cinderella Dragons of Warren, the 11th seed, getting ready here for a chance to go to the District 10 championship game where they'll meet either the heavily favored Cathedral Prep Ramblers or the Hickory Hornets. Lou, so far, things have gone beyond how you would have planned it if you were the Warren Dragons.
Oh yeah, there's no question about that. They've been playing with house money so far, this season. So they got nothing to lose. It's one of those. Like they say, everything to gain and nothing to lose. So just turn it loose and go get it. Stay after them and see what happens.
And if you're the Sharon Tigers, you're trying to get back to where you were a year ago. You fell just short to Cathedral Prep in the district championship game a year ago. They'd love nothing more than an opportunity to meet up again with the Ramblers this year.
Oh yeah, that would be the dream match, not the dream matchup, but that'd be the matchup that the Sharon's looking for to get back against get up against Prep and from last year. So there again, it's we'll have to see. It should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad we got a chance to come down and do this one.
Warren, 15 wins and 8 losses. They defeated Grove City 55-43 in the first round. Logan Chrissy led the way, 23 points a game. 23 points a game. 23 points in the game. Lucas Thrift added 10, and Jacob McMeans had 8 in that. Then they made it look fairly easy over Fairview in the quarterfinals, 49-36. Chrissy with 16, Thrift with 14, McMeans with 11. Those three are going to have to play a key role once again if the Dragons are going to continue this magical run.
Yeah, they've got to, they've got to get, you just can't have one or two guys, carrying the freight. They've got to, kind of spread it out over, 4 or 5 guys, 6 guys, and into their bench. And it's just too much for Chrissy. He's been leading them all year, and it's tough when you just got one guy carrying the load. So it's got to come, it's got to come from everybody. And like I say, they got nothing to lose, so they can just turn it out. But they've got 2 on the other hand. You got to trust your buddies because everybody's got a job to do, and and everybody's got to do their job. So you can't have one guy doing 2 jobs and one guy sloughing. So we'll have to see. Like I say, it's 7 minutes away to tip off, and we'll see what happens in the next hour and a half.
Sharon comes in, they're 18-5. They won a very difficult Region 5, very competitive Region 5 title. That included a little bit of help at the end. They got Grove City, which was up 12 on Hickory at the end. With 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Hickory ends up losing Hickory ends up coming back and beating Grove City. And then Warren obviously knocks Grove City off in that opening round. Sharon got a bye in the first round. They defeated Girard in a low-scoring game. It was 39-31. Kylene Smith had 14 points, Cedric Boyd 9, Jeremiah Dixon 8. That 39 points was tied for the third fewest in a game by the Tigers all year. But the fact is they found a way to win a game when the offense was maybe not all the way there.
Yeah, I looked at, I kind of looked at Max Prep just to see, because I don't know really that much about Sharon, and I've never, I haven't seen him play. But just looking at the 23 game schedule, they're averaging just a little bit over 57 points a game and giving up a little over 48 points a game. So, they play good defense, and like I say, if it gets into a game, into the high 30s, low 40s, it's anybody's ball game. And I think if Warren, if the threes, they start hitting the threes and staying on it, and if it gets up maybe into the 50s and 60s, it could be a different game.
Sharon has won 12 of 14 since the start of 2026. Both of the losses, 4-point losses, one to Grove City, one to the team that calls this gym their home gym, Farrell. Other than that, it's been a heck of a run since the start of the new year for the Tigers. Again, the winner of this plays the winner of Hickory Cathedral Prep in the District 10 title game on Friday at a site and time to be announced. The losers, their season far from over. They've already qualified for the PIAA playoffs. They'll play a consolation game on Friday, a third-place game versus the loser of that Hickory and Cathedral Prep game. Takes a little bit of the pressure off. Obviously you want to get to the championship game, Lou.
Yeah.
But when you know that it's not the end of your season, you might not be quite as nervous.
Well, yeah, but then, like I said, on the other hand, Chris, look at who you got to play next. I'd rather have a shot at the District 10 championship and have to play either Hickory or Cathedral Prep instead of getting beat tonight and then, the survive in advance. And then, next week or in the next game, if you lose, it's do or die, because you lose, you go home.
Well, in this case, it's not you lose and you go home. They're all
this game, but next.
No, not even the next game. 5 teams go out of District 10 to the PIAA playoff.
So you could lose both games.
You can
and
lose
still
both
go.
games and still go.
Okay.
Yeah, you could. Unfortunately, somebody could also lose 3 games to end the season in a row, which is kind of weird. In fact, the 4th place team, I had the opportunity. Grove City finished 4th last year. They went over to Clearfield, who was the District 9 champion. We'll find out who the District 9 champion is tonight as Clearfield and St. Mary's are playing at DuBois. That's where I was supposed to be. I'm here. Brian Hagberg, our normal Warren voice, he got sick.
Yeah.
He's like, Chris, can you make it? Yeah, I can make it. So there's not a whole lot of pressure here. You know you're in the state playoff. I mean, I don't want to act like there's no pressure. You obviously want to play for a district championship. Right. You obviously want that opportunity to win the district title. So it should be interesting. We're going to step aside. When we come back, it'll be closing in on game time here at E.J. McCluskey Gym.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
The Warren Forest High Ed Council has exciting winter classes right here in our community. Learn welding hands-on with expert instructors. Earn your PA Auto Inspection certification. Get creative with digital drawing and painting, and students, don't miss our free scholarship workshop. Plus, High Ed is looking for community members to teach their own hobbies and talents. Classes fill fast, so register today at high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning. Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. We're back here. Starting lineups happening now for both of these teams. We'll get those to you here in a second. Any last thoughts, Lou, before we get started? Any last thoughts before we get started?
No, not really. It's just like I say, it's got nothing to lose for both teams. So it's time to just throw it up and see what we got and see what happens when there's all zeros on the clock.
Starting five for Jeff Bardeen's Warren Dragons. Number 1, Lucas Thrift. Number 5, Logan Chrissy. Number 13, Jacob Means. Number 20, Alan Eaton. And number 33, Landon Wood. So it's Lucas Thrift, Chrissy, McMeans, Eaton, and Wood for the Dragons. For Lewis Brown, Sharon Tigers, they'll go with number 0, Jeremiah Nixon. Number 1, Heath Miller. Number 2, Santino Gavin. Number 3, Kylene Smith. And number 4, Cedric Boyd. So it's Nixon, Miller, Gavin, Smith, and Boyd for the Sharon Tigers. And we're getting ready. It's going to be Sharon winning the tip there. That was Boyd going up against Thrift with the basketball. Nixon, and the ball is knocked loose out of bounds. It'll remain Sharon basketball. So the Tigers in their white uniforms with orange trimming and orange numbers. Warren in their blue roads with white numbers and white trimming. Here's Nixon. Nixon inside to Boyd. Boyd can't get it to go. Rebounded by Chrissy. Chrissy will bring it across the timeline. We're in the end zone here at McCluskey Gymnasium, the end zone that the Dragons are shooting in. If you were sitting at the scorer's table, they're going from left to right on your computer screen. Here's Chrissy. Chrissy, three-pointer in the air now by McMeans. It's no good. Rebound by Nixon. He wants to run. Quickly gets it up. Now he stops. Switches it over to Miller. Miller tried to go inside. It's picked off there by Eaton. Eaton quickly ahead here to Chrissy. Chrissy, here's another three-pointer on the air. This one is drilled by Landon Wood, and it's 3-0 in favor of Warren. Now here comes Sharon. They're going to try to answer with a 3. No good there by Gavin. Now Warren with the basketball. Talking to head coach Jeff Burdine, he said one of the keys to them is don't turn the ball over. If they hold it under 10 turnovers, Louis feels they can win this basketball game. With the ball here is Chrissy. Now out to the top to Thrift. Thrift being guarded heavily by Miller. Now he drives, lays it up and in. Quick start for the Warren Dragons. Driving, dished off here to Smith. Now to Nixon. Nixon will go out to Boyd at the top of the key. Back over to Nixon. Nixon looking inside to Boyd. Boyd flips it back out. 3-pointer on the way. It's good. That is Kylene Smith. 5-3 Warren here. 5:31 to go. First quarter. Wood will bring it across the timeline. Hands it off to McMeans. McMeans inside to Thrift. Thrift, little jumper, no good. Rebounded by Nixon. It was a little strong. Nixon wants to run. Gets it up ahead to Gavin. Gavin hands it back off to Nixon. Nixon, little floater in the air, no good. Rebounded there by Warren. That looks like it was McMeans with the rebound. Chrissy will bring it across the timeline. Chrissy will flip it over to McMeans on the right now. I'm sorry, that isn't McMeans. That was Wood. He brought it all the way in. Now here's a turnover by Warren. Quickly going the other way and getting fouled is Kylene Smith, and Kylene will go to the line to shoot a pair. Lots of back and forth action so far, Lou.
Yeah, it is. They're running, they're getting some breaks and trying to, get a fast break in and working the ball a little bit. Not as much as probably as they should, but the shots have been decent.
First shot by Smith, a little short. That foul was on Eaton, and now checking in for Sharon, Iron Brody. So Brody wears number 10 for the Tigers as Smith will get a second shot here from the free throw line. Second shot is up. Second shot rattles home. So after Warren scores the first 5, Sharon comes back with the next 4, and they go into a full court press here. Chrissy will break it without much problem, though. Finds it into the corner over there to Eaton. Eaton, I think, stepped out of bounds. So it'll be Sharon basketball. Now that's 2 turnovers already for the Dragons. And remember, 10's that magic number for Jeff Burdine, and must not be happy with 2 less than 4 minutes into the game. Here's Boyd with it. Boyd will flip it over to Nixon. Nixon goes back into Boyd, and then he tries to pass it over, and it's intercepted there by Warren. That was Eaton with the pickoff. Into the corner. 3-pointer on the way by Jacob McMeans. Second long ball for Warren. They lead 8-4. Now Nixon wants to drive right away. Drives it all the way in for the layup. Quickly back the other way comes the Dragons. Here's another 3-pointer by McMeans, and he's buried another one. Jacob McMeans has 2 of those. Warren has 3. They lead by 5. Now Nixon's going to try to answer with a 3. No good. Rebound high off the glass by Chrissy. Chrissy will bring it across the timeline. Picked up his dribble. Finds McMeans now. McMeans guarded there by Smith. Hands it off to Thrift. Lucas Thrift looks around. Thrift will push it back over to McMeans. Now into the corner for a 3-pointer by Chrissy. This one's no good. Rebounded by Brody. Brody wants to rush. Brody all the way up, and now Brody is going to get fouled on the floor. I think that might be on McMeans, and that's going to bring us to a media timeout. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
That was on.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. Out of the Ross Becker Insurance media timeout, 11-6 Warren in the lead. We think the foul was actually on Eaton. If it was on Eaton, that'll be 2 on him. Must have been because they've taken him.
Yeah, they took him out.
They took him out. They brought in Jackson Thrift. So it'll be Sharon basketball here underneath their hoop. Pushed it in here to Nixon. Nixon will look to set things up. That is 2, by the way, on Eaton. Now with the basketball is Gavin. Hands it back off to Brody. Now back to Nixon. Nixon goes inside the Boyd. Boyd, has it taken away there by Chrissy. I don't know how he didn't foul him, Lou, but he did a great job of taking that away. Here's a three-pointer by McMeans off the mark. Rebound comes out to Nixon. He wants to run. Nixon all the way. He has it stripped. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll remain Sharon basketball. What Warren doesn't want to do is have Sharon get into transition here.
No, definitely not.
So here's an inbounds to Santino Gavin. Gavin looks it around. Gavin's going to hand it off now to Brody. Brody at the top of the key gives it over to Gavin again. Gavin, they're going to call a block there. Gavin kind of lowered his shoulder, but he got the call the way he wanted it. So it's all that matters if you're Gavin there. That foul is going to be on McMeans. That'll be his first. And now checking in for Sharon is John Norris. And scoring right out of it is Cedric Boyd. I'm sorry, that wasn't Norris that checked in. That was Michael Chapman that checked in.
That foul was on Nixon. What's that, his first?
That is his first, team's first.
Yep.
Now a backcourt violation by Wood. He's got to be smarter than that. He takes the inbounds pass and goes across the timeline with it. That's just an unforced error there. So an unforced error by Warren. Their third turnover of this first quarter. They still lead by 3, 11-8. Here's Nixon. Nixon hands it off to Boyd. Now with it is Smith. Now Brody. Brody, three-pointer in the air. It's good. We're tied at 11. So the turnover there, the unforced error, hurts Warren to the tune of 3 points. There's Lucas Thrift. Hands it now off to...
That was about as close to a travel as he could get. And then they got...
Foul here on Nixon. And now that's 2 on Nixon on the last 2 Warren possessions. So that's a problem for Sharon. Not only does Nixon run the point for them, he also averages almost 14.5 points a game. Lewis Brown, the head coach, going to roll with him with those 2 fouls. But if you're Warren, you got to think about attacking him now. Now Thrift has a little trouble with it. Now it's into McMeans' hands for 3, and he buries his third three-pointer of the quarter. And it's Warren 14-11 with 1:04 to go. Here's Nixon. Nixon got himself in a little bit of trouble, finds an outlet. That's Brody. Brody, little floater in the air. Oh, that's a sweet little shot by Iron Brody. 14-13, under 50 seconds now to play here in the first quarter. Lucas Thrift goes inside, that was inside to Lucas Thrift from Jackson. Now Jackson Thrift three-pointer in the air, no good. Rebound by Smith, and Sharon with an opportunity to take the lead. Inside to Boyd, and he will give the Tigers their first lead of the quarter. 15-14, down to 26 seconds to go in this opening 8 minutes of basketball. Spot in the District 10 4A championship game on the line. Here's Jackson Thrift with it. Jackson Thrift goes inside for the layup attempt. No good by Chrissy. Rebound quickly down with 5 seconds. There's Nixon with 4. Nixon driving. Nixon lay it up. No good. Boyd the rebound. He puts it back as the horn sounds. And Sharon will take a 17-14 lead at the end of the first quarter. You're watching listening to high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. We'll be back after these messages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. So we head to the second quarter here. Quick run at the end of the first quarter by Sharon has the Tigers up 17-14. And Lou, Warren was kind of living on those three-pointers and dying from them. As my other partner, Al Moderjeski, likes to tell me, you can kind of date that shot. You don't want to marry that shot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Warren was like 4 out of 8 from the three-point lane, but they only took 4 shots from 2-point, and were 1 out of 4 from 2. And Sharon was 5 out of 9 from 2-point land and 2 out of 4 for 3 points. So that got the scoring.
Here's Chrissy. Logan did not score in that first quarter. The leading scorer for the Dragons at 17.5 is currently off the scoreboard. Zadarko into the game, and is that a missed shot, Lou? I missed it.
Yes.
Yeah, he missed that one. And quickly the other way. That is a three-pointer. No good by Smith. Rebound comes out, though, to Miller. Not to be mistaken for former Steeler tight end Heath Miller. Here's Boyd. Boyd flips it back out for a three-pointer by Chapman. No good. But there for the offensive board is Smith. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Lewis Brown. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network. Much Game Athletics is back in Oil City with 2 youth basketball tournaments open to teams everywhere. February 21st and 22nd, it's the 14th annual 5th and 6th grade tournament. March 6th through the 8th, it's the 26th annual 7th through 9th grade tournament. 3 guaranteed games, round-robin play, no travel teams. To register or for more information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or 814-671-1176. That's Much Game Athletics, where young athletes get more game. Back here after the Ross Becker Insurance timeout by Sharon. Score remains 17-14, 7:05 to go first half. 17-14 in favor of Sharon if you're just listening to us and can't see our scoreboard up there. Glad to have you alongside. Sure lots of fans up in Warren have tuned in. Sure some fans from all over District 9 and District 10 have tuned in here. Lou?
Yeah.
So the trigger here is Brody. You're going to say something, Lou?
No. I was just agreeing with you. They're glad everybody's tuning in to listen to us here.
Here's Boyd with it. Boyd driving in, now flips it back out to Brody. Brody looks around, will pull it back out. Nixon out of the game right now with those 2 fouls, so Iron Brody will run the point for the Tigers. Now it's into the hands of Chapman. Chapman hands it off to Miller. Miller's going to hand it back to Brody. Brody driving. Brody thought about it, then pushes it back out to Miller. 3-pointer no good. Offensive rebound, though, tracked down by Chapman. Sharon's killing Warren on the boards right now offensively. Now Boyd is going to be fouled by Lucas Thrift.
Do you think a minute and a half has gone off the clock already?
That is crazy.
I thought they only put 7 minutes up. No, seriously.
Two long possessions by each team so far. Now ball comes out to Chapman. This will be different in a few years, Lou, when we get the shot clock. Not a fan.
No, I don't know. It's gonna. I think it's more of an equipment thing. You're gonna have to get. You're having a hard time getting people to do the games now, let alone putting a
Miller,
clock in.
Turnaround jumper rebounded by Chrissy. Andy Close up in Connecticut now tells me it's not really an issue up there. Here's a little floater airballed there by Jackson Thrift. Rebounded by Sharon. Quickly the other way. Here's Miller. Miller lays it up and in. So Heath Miller extends the Sharon lead to 5, 19-14. Now the other way. Here's Jackson Thrift to Lucas Thrift. And now we're going to get a blocking call on Sharon. It's going to be on Michael Chapman. Be his first, team's first. And that'll send Lucas Thrift to the line to shoot a pair. One of the few times Warren has attacked the hoop and they're rewarded with free throws, and Thrift hits the first one. Thrift will get a second one. Is checking back in with those 2 fouls is Eaton. Checking out Colin Zadurko. Second free throw here by Thrift. This one's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Santino Gavin. Gavin will bring it across the timeline. Now turn around and look at his coach for a play. 5:12 to go, first half, 19-15. And now we're going to get a block here on Warren, and
McMeans.
That's going to be 2 on McMeans now. He didn't like the call, but they've been pretty consistent with the block calls over the charge call so far. That's all you can ask for. I know as an old official, you appreciate that, Lou.
No, right. You got to be consistent, and they've been consistent with it.
Now the ball was knocked away, and it's going to go off of Sharon, out of bounds to Warren. I know as a fan, that's all I ever ask for. I'm not going to argue those calls. Those calls happen so quickly; they're too hard to be able to tell you whether it's a block or a charge from the angle that we have. I just want some consistency, and so far I've seen some great consistency.
The 2 blocks I had called the same way.
Here's inside Lucas Thrift. Could have taken another step. Instead, he tried to float it, and it's no good. Quickly the other way comes Sharon. Boyd, 5-footer. His goes, his floater. Cedric Boyd has 8. Tigers lead by 6, 21-15. Chrissy hands it off. Now driving is Eaton. Eaton hands it off, and it's off of Sharon. It'll remain Warren basketball with 4:26 to go here in the first half.
Chrissy's got to get going here, Chris.
There's no question. He's got 0. The average is 17.5. Warren wants any chance of winning this game. They need Logan to step up. Here's Thrift. Thrift underneath. Scoop shot. No good. Rebounded, though, there by Eaton. Eaton will bring it around. Eaton will go out to Jackson Thrift. Now into the hands of Chrissy. Chrissy looks to set things up. Back inside the Thrift, and now they're going to get another block. I don't think they gave him the basket. Oh, they did give him the basket. Okay, so it's going to be and 1 here for Thrift. Again, that's right underneath us. I could probably stand up and say it a little better, but.
Yeah, I didn't.
Warren didn't really react like they had gotten the basket, and then Thrift misses the free throw. 21-17, 4:03 first half. With the basketball here is Brody. Brody jumper partially blocked by Lucas Thrift. Rebounded by McMeans. He'll hand it off to Chrissy. Now attacking is Eaton. Eaton gets it back to Chrissy. Chrissy inside. Chrissy will get fouled, and he'll go to the line trying to get onto the scoreboard for the first time with 2 free throws. They're going to get Smith for the foul, and that'll take us to the media timeout. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network. 21-17, Sharon over Warren. 3:41 left, first half.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Back here after the Ross Becker Insurance Media timeout, 21-17. Sharon over Warren, 3:41 to go here in quarter number 1. Oh, quarter number 2, you're right. Sorry, Lou, I completely forgot what quarter we were in. It's been that kind of day.
You meant first half.
I did mean first half.
There you go.
It's been that kind of day for me. Woke up thinking I was going to DuBois, found out I was going an hour in the other direction instead.
Yep.
Wishing our colleague Brian Hagberg a speedy recovery.
We started the day not speaking 2 words to each other, and then we ended up.
Chrissy's first free throw, no good, so he's still scoreless. Now, Lou and I had never actually met in person until about a half hour or so before this game started. Chrissy's second shot is up. That one will go home, and he's finally on the board. His first points of the game. Warren can look at it one of 2 ways. You want Chrissy to get going, but he's got 1 point. You're only down 3.
Ooh.
Inside to Boyd. Back out now to Gavin. Gavin, three-pointer, no good, but Boyd was there for the rebound, but it was kind of knocked away there by Wood. And now quickly the other way is Chrissy, and he's finally got his first basket of the game. And Warren's down 1 with 3:17 to go. Now quickly the other way. Here's Boyd, and Boyd answers quickly. Again, Warren doesn't want to let Sharon get into transition, but that's exactly what they did there. So now Wood will bring it across the timeline. Flips it over to Eaton, inside to Lucas Thrift. And now they're going to call Thrift with that charge. That'll be his second. So after all those blocks, we get the first charge call of the game. Four turnovers now for Warren. Here's Brody. Brody drives, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Eaton. Eaton will hand it off to Chrissy. 2:40 to go on a running second quarter clock. Sharon by 3, 23-20. Here's Chrissy. Chrissy flips it back over. Now Thrift. Thrift, long three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Chapman. Now we're going to get a block here on McMeans, and that's going to be 3 on him. Now that's a problem for Warren, and really wasn't the greatest job of coaching there by Jeff Burdine, letting McMeans stay in the game to pick up that third foul with just 2:25 to go here in the second quarter. He's a real key part of this Warren Dragon team, and now he's got 3. Inside, Chapman can't get it to go. Jackson Thrift the rebound. across the timeline. Here is Wood. Wood tried to go inside. It's knocked away. It'll remain Sharon basketball with 2:02 to, Warren basketball with 2:02 to play, excuse me. Miller back in. They get it into Lucas Thrift. Lucas Thrift to Chrissy. Chrissy attacks. Chrissy has his spot partially blocked. Rebound comes back out to David Manning, and David Manning off the bench with a big two there for Warren. 23-22, a minute 47 to go. Brody, floater, good. Aaron Brody has 7 off the bench for Sharon. Minute 35 to go on a running first half clock. Here's Chrissy. Chrissy stops, hands it off to Manning. Manning will give it over to Thrift. And now Thrift is going to get fouled there by Boyd. That'll be his first. It's the team's fourth. Each team has 4 fouls here in the second quarter. Next one they'll be shooting. Minute 27 left. Thrift with the basketball. That's Lucas Thrift for the Dragons. Lucas Thrift. They're going to call a carry on Lucas Thrift. I was going to say it looked like a carry. It smelled like a carry. It was probably a carry.
Must be a carry.
So now Brody will bring it across the timeline here. Hands it off. They wanted a double dribble, and I think they got away with one there. And now Miller with the basket on the other end. It definitely looked like a double dribble by Brody, but it's only a double dribble if the referees see it.
That's right.
Otherwise, you could walk from here to Warren and back, and it doesn't matter. And there's a missed layup by Chrissy. Now a chance here quickly for Miller the other way. Miller stops. Miller, 8-footer, no good. Rebound by Thrift. He gets it out to his brother Jackson, who smartly slows it down with 36 seconds. If Warren's smart, they'd hold for the last shot here. They're only down 5 right now, 27-22. Chrissy with the basketball with 23 to play. Chrissy pulls it out. Chrissy with 19. Chrissy drives it across the lane, drives it in. Looking, finds it to Jackson Thrift. Back to Chrissy for the layup with 9 seconds. Quickly the other way comes Brody with 4. Brody looking, finds Boyd with 1. Boyd's not going to get the shot off. That's no good. That's after the horn. It's 27-24. Sharon at the half. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the... At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Back here at the half, 27-24, Sharon on top of Warren. Let's take a look at those halftime statistics. For Sharon, leading the way with 10 points, Cedric Boyd. 7 points off the bar, off the bench for Iron Brody. 4 each for Smith and Miller, and 2 for Nixon for their 27. For Warren, leading the way with 9 on 3 first quarter 30-pointers. Jacob McMeans, 5 points each from Logan Chrissy and Lucas Thrift. 3 points from Landon Wood and 2 from David Manning. Lou's over there seeing his statistical chart, and we'll take a look at that maybe here when we get back. But we're going to step aside. Thanks some more of our sponsors here on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Back here, we're at the half, 27-24, still 2:51 to go. Lou, if you're Warren, what kind of adjustments would you make going into the second half?
Well, I gotta get Chrissy in the game. There's no doubt about that. He's made one. What does he have? 3 points?
5 points.
5
now,
points. Yeah. But he's got to be. He's not. He's got to be more than a facilitator, passing. Getting people open. He's got to take care of the ball. He's got to get the ball down. If he passes off, he's got to get himself open to get the ball back, to get himself in position to get good shots and make good shots, because he's one of the guys that has to carry the freight, carry the load more than the 4 other guys out there. I mean, he's got a lot to do. He has to do a lot of things, and one of the things he has to do is score. So he needs to get himself open, and the other 4 guys got to look for him when he is open and he doesn't have the ball.
And if you're Sharon, I mean, the fact that you're up 3 and your point guard who's averaging 14.5 points a game, and Jeremiah Nixon sat out the entire second quarter and a little bit at the end of the first quarter, you got to feel pretty good about yourself being up without one of your scoring leaders.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And just looking at the shot charts I have, they're 10 out of 19 from inside the arc. So they've kind of dominated on the boards too, because there's a couple 3 times that they got 2 looks, 3 looks, kept the ball alive. So, and they've only attempted 8 3-pointers, because I don't know if they're really that live by the 3, die by the 3. They're more in the paint, inside the 2-point the 2-point range, and that's where Warren's tried. They're 4 out of 9 from 3-point land, but they're only 5 out of 12 from inside the arc. So they've got to kind of work. And a lot of the shots that they missed were inside the paint, and a lot of off balance stuff. And you're talking about McMeans. I mean, when he picked up his 3rd foul, he's got to be a little bit smarter too. I mean, that wasn't. I mean, where he picked it up, he's out there all by himself
60,
with the other,
60 feet from the basket. You just can't pick up your 3rd foul 60 feet from the basket.
Right.
Even if you think like he did that it was a charge, you have to know that you have 2. And when you have 2,
right.
You just can't
right.
do that. And
right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it wasn't really a smart play on his part to pick up the 3rd. So, that's kind of on him. So, but they, like I say, we'll see what happens here. We got 16 minutes of basketball left, and
it's anybody's game at 27-24.
Yeah, Warren hasn't been able to get inside 3 points almost the whole, since Sharon got up 5, they've cut it to 3, but they haven't been able to get inside that 3-point deficit.
So I do believe it should be Sharon basketball coming out of the half here. It will be. And they'll be heading towards us now. Again, we're in the end zone here at historic E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. Will Chamberlain played here, Lou.
Yes, he did. I was talking to one of the coaches from Sharon. He was telling me about that, and I'll tell you a quick story about that when we get a chance.
Inside, here's Boyd. Boyd will flip it back out for a 3-pointer by Gavin. It's buried. Sharon goes inside, outside to start the second half. They lead by 6, 30-24. Their biggest lead of the game. So Wood will bring it across the timeline. He'll hand it off to Lucas Thrift. Starting 5 out for both teams. 3-pointer by Eaton, no good. Rebounded by Smith. And now Warren's in one of those things where they need to get a defensive stop here. And driving in is Nixon. He'll flip it back out to Gavin. Gavin will turn, give it back to Nixon. Nixon in the lane. Nixon layup, no good. Rebounded by Thrift. Chrissy will bring it across the timeline. A minute into the second half, 30-24 Tigers. There's Thrift. Thrift gets it over to McMeans. Now back to Chrissy. Chrissy finds Eaton. Eaton picked up by Boyd. Eaton drives in. Eaton looks over to the corner for McMeans. McMeans 3-pointer on the way, a little too strong. Rebound comes out to Smith, and now it's into the hands of Nixon. The point guard will bring it across the timeline. Warren in a man-to-man, and there's a steal by Chrissy. Chrissy one-on-one with Nixon. Goes around him. Nixon wasn't real interested in playing defense with those 2 fouls, and Chrissy lays it up. It's 30-26. Sharon by 4. 6:16 to go here in quarter number 3. So now Nixon will pull it out. Nixon will find Boyd. Boyd on the wing will get it now over to Nixon on the other wing. Now into the corner. 3-pointer buried by Santino Gavin. He's got 2 of those here to start the second half. 33-26 Sharon. 7-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Eaton for Warren. Hands it off to Lucas Thrift. Lucas Thrift finds Chrissy. Chrissy gives it back to Thrift on the right wing. Chrissy will find or gets it back from Thrift. And now he's going to get called for the charge. Just taking it that time was Nixon. So that's Chrissy's first. Been a game of a lot of charges and blocks loose so far.
Yeah.
The defenses are really trying to get after it.
Sharon's on a little run here, so Warren's got to come up with a stop here and get back in it here because they're already up. They're down 7.
Feeling it is Gavin, but that time it's a little off from the 3-point line, but then stolen away by Miller, and no foul. He's going to called for, or is it? Oop. Lou just dropped his glasses. And
Stepped on my cord.
There is no foul on it, so it'll be Sharon ball inbounding. In the corner, Nixon tries to go inside, stolen away by Chrissy. Passes a little too far for Boyd. Here's McMeans for 3. It's good, and he's fouled on it. It's going to be a chance for a new school 4-point play. Wow, that foul is on Nixon, and that's his third. At least I think it's on Nixon. So that'll send McMeans for a chance for 4 points here, and he buries it. Well, that'll get you back in a game in a hurry, Lou. 33-30. Here's a jumper by on white hot Santino Gavin. He's got all 7 of the point or 8 of the points here in the second half for Sharon. They lead by 5, 35-30. And now they're going to get an offensive foul on Wood there. Didn't quite see what he did, but it'll be another turnover for the Dragons. That's 7 now. Remember, the magic number was 10, according to Jeff Burdine. It's Brody out, now inside, back out to Gavin. Gavin flips it over to Brody, now to Gavin. Gavin being guarded by Thrift. Now it goes inside the Boyd, and they're going to get McMeans there, and if they do, that's his 4th. That is on McMeans, and that's his 4th. And so he's going to have to take a seat, and Jackson Thrift comes back in. .4:10 to play here in the third quarter. Foul trouble for 2 of the top players from each team. One of the top players from each team. Nixon with 3 for Sharon. McMeans with 4. And now here's a layup by Boyd. Back to a 7-point lead for Warren, for Sharon. 37-30. Warren had it within 3 at 33-30 after the 4-point play by McMeans. With Sharon's answer with 4 straight to go back up 7. And now we're going to get a foul here on Brody. See, Lou, this is you'll be a better one to explain this to me when we come back here. But we're going to have the media timeout. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Back here after the media timeout, and Lou, I don't expect you to necessarily comment on this, but I feel like the game has changed in the way it's being called, and I think that that's sometimes hard for the players. They're the ones that are going to have to adjust at the end of the day. But in the first half, we saw a lot of physicality, and here in the second half, we're starting to see a little bit more in the way of the officials maybe trying to get the game under control. Does that happen sometimes where the officials maybe talk about it in the locker room, feel that maybe things were getting a little too physical, and they want to get it back into control?
Let me answer that with the best piece of advice I ever got. You can't misquote silence. No, I know exactly what you're saying. Sometimes, like on the block with the hand checks and stuff, if you're going to, they kind of let some of that go because they really weren't, they were like the hot stove, on and off, on and off, on and off. But these are getting a little bit more, with an arm bar, not just the hand check. So now, they're calling that. And yes, it does kind of disrupt the flow of the game because, the kids think, well, that's the way they're going to call them. But yeah, but you got to understand there is a difference
in how it,
right.
And so now it's up to you to change it. And now out of the timeout, Thrift steps out of bounds. The unforced errors by Warren so far in this game have been uncharacteristic of them in this playoff run so far. A couple of times they've just
they stepped out of bounds. They went over in the back court. They've made a couple.
You can't do that if you're trying to pull the upset. You've got to play, an A-plus game. Warren's not playing bad, but they're not playing the cleanest game they've played in the playoffs yet either. Boyd inside, flips it back out. Three-pointer by Gavin. Oh, man. Santino Gavin with another triple. Sharon by 10, 40-30. Gavin has 11 points here in the third quarter. Here's Eaton. Eaton to Thrift. Oh, what a pass. Thrift got himself wide open. Big basket for the Dragons. They needed that one. But quickly the other way goes Boyd. Thrift let him get behind him, and Boyd lays it up and in. Back to a 10-point lead for Sharon. Now taking it hard to the rack is Landon Wood. He just exploded there. 42-34. Now setting it up will be Brody. Brody's had to take over the responsibility at the point a lot tonight with the foul trouble by Jeremiah Nixon. Here's Smith, gives it off to Boyd. Boyd drives. Boyd wide open again for another three as Santino Gavin. Timeout Warren. They've got to figure this out. They've got to get somebody on Gavin here. They really needed to get somebody on Gavin, Lou, probably about 4 minutes ago. You can't let a kid be that wide open when he's that hot. He's got 14 in the quarter. It's an 11-point lead by Sharon. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBF? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
Back here out of the Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Warren in trouble. They trail by 11. It was 33-30. It is a 15-4 run by Sharon right now, or 12-4 run by Sharon right now. All on the strength, basically, of three-pointers. Here's a three by Chrissy, no good. Rebounded by Santino Gavin, who has been in fuego here in the third quarter, and he's going to take another three. This one's a little off the mark. He's got 14 points in the quarter, but he missed that one. Here comes Chrissy. Now into the corner. Eaton's going to try the three. That's a little short. Rebound, though, by Jackson Thrift. Jackson Thrift gets behind a guy and lays it up and in. Big play there by Jackson Thrift. His first basket of the game. Quickly the other way, though, comes Miller, and Miller answers. And again, transition defense just not there for the Dragons right now.
No.
So now Wood with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Warren down 11. Wood brings it across the timeline. Wood gives it off here to Chrissy. Chrissy in over to Eaton. Eaton looks. Eaton drives. Eaton walked.
Travel.
Yeah, he walked. No, 42.8 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Sharon basketball up 11, 47-36. Winner gets the winner of Cathedral Prep and Hickory. Here's a three-pointer now by Brody. No good. Rebounded by Chrissy with 25. Chrissy quickly the other way. Chrissy lays it up and in with 21. See if Warren can get a stop here the other direction. Nixon back in the game with those 3 fouls with 10 seconds. Down to 8. Nixon with 6. Nixon with 5. Nixon with 4. Nixon driving with 1. Hands it off. Three-pointer in the air. It's good. Maybe. It is. Three-pointer by who else? Santino Gavin, who just had the third quarter of his life. 5 threes in the quarter. 17 points in the quarter by Gavin. It's a 50-38 Sharon lead as we go to the fourth. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Here as we go to the fourth quarter on the strength of 17. Santino Gavin points in the third quarter. Sharon has opened up a 12-point lead. Gavin hit 5 3-pointers in that quarter, Lou.
Yes, he did. That's what I got. Yeah, he was and there was a big one at the buzzer too to take us into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, double-digit lead. Warren will take over. We'll have the basketball to start here in the fourth. For our Warren County friends that I know are interested in the Eisenhower Knights, our friends at Deej Experience will have that game that you'll be able to get here on the YDL Sports Network coming up shortly. This is a 2-pointer there by Thrift. That was a big basket for Warren to start this fourth quarter. They still trail by 10. McMeans back in there with the 4 fouls. Really no choice for Warren at this point. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Yep, that's going to be an offensive foul on Chapman. His third is the moving screen. So now Warren with a chance here to get this back into single digits to start this third quarter. That'd be our fourth quarter. That's exactly what the Dragons would have wanted. Wood gets it out to Chrissy. Chrissy drives, gives it back out to Wood. Now to Eaton. Eaton looks, Eaton stops, Eaton layup, won't go. Rebounded by Chapman. Quickly the other way comes Brody. Brody hands it off to Nixon. Nixon drives baseline. Nixon gets back to Brody, and now we've got a whistle, and it's a timeout called by the Sharon Dragons. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Much Game Athletics is back in Oil City with 2 youth basketball tournaments open to teams everywhere. February 21st and 22nd, it's the 14th annual 5th and 6th grade tournament. March 6th through the 8th, it's the 26th annual 7th through 9th grade tournament. 3 guaranteed games, round-robin play, no travel teams. To register or for more information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or 814-671-1176. That's Much Game Athletics, where young athletes get more game. Out of the Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance, 3 convenient locations, plus online to serve you. Corey, Seneca near Cranberry High School, and in Northeast, also teamrossbecker.com. So 50-40, Sharon in the lead, 7:03 to play in regulation in this one. Lou, have I told you I've done a 5 overtime game this year?
No.
Yeah. So just in case you were curious if Warren comes back. Inside the Boyd. Boyd lays it up and in. They're going to come back. They're going to have to turn up the defense. Defense has been the reason they've gotten to the semifinals, and right now defense has just kind of left them in this game. 52-50. Here's 52-40, excuse me. Three-pointer by McMean, short. Rebound by Brody. Brody brings it quickly across the timeline. Three-pointer now by Nixon. No good. Offensive rebound by Boyd. Gets it back out to Nixon. Here's Brody. Brody drives into the corner. Now tried to go inside. There was Nixon trying to find Smith, but it was intercepted. Interestingly enough, as hot as Gavin is, he's not on the court right now. They might feel that there's some better defensive options maybe, Lou.
He's icing his shoulder now.
Yeah. 17 third quarter points. Here's Thrift. Thrift. Strong move. Gets it back to 10. And now Warren with a chance, and then Thrift has his shot blocked, and then Chrissy can't get it to go, but Chrissy fights for the rebound. So now Warren with a chance to get back within single digits. Here's Chrissy. Chrissy jumper way off the mark. That wasn't even close. And now Brody quickly the other way, hands it off to Boyd. Boyd will be fouled. He'll make it, and he'll get a chance for an old school three-point play. It's now 18 for Boyd. They're going to get Jackson Thrift for the foul. It's his first, and now Boyd with a chance to give the Tigers a 13-point lead. Shot is up. Shot rattles out. Cathedral Prep all over Hickory, 83-54 at the end of the third quarter.
Wow.
About to put that game in the mercy roll. So winner of this one's going to have a tall task in playing one of, if not the best 4A team in the state in the Cathedral Prep Ramblers in the district championship game on Friday night. Here's a three-pointer by Chrissy. No good. Rebound by McMeans, and then he's hauled to the ground. Be a foul on Sharon. It'll be on Chapman. That'll be, I think it was on Chapman.
Who's at 11?
Yeah,
Chapman. Yeah, it was 11.
Sorry, I got confused because they only have him with 3, and I'd have had him for 4, but I'm not exactly near official here. And now a Turnover by Thrift. No, he saved it, and then timeout called by Jeff Burdine. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network. Back here, Lou, you were just saying Warren's going to have to start scoring and clamping down on defense a little bit.
Yeah, I just said Warren's got to get to 50 before Sharon gets to 60, but it could be 58 or whatever. But yeah, they got to turn up the defense, and Gavin's back in now, so we'll see if he got a little blow on the bench and comes out hot here. Again, stays hot.
54-42, 4:45 to go. Here's Chrissy turning. Instead of shooting, he flipped it back outside. Now it's a three-pointer by McMeans. He's been cold since hitting 3 of those in the first quarter. Offensive rebound, though, by Lucas Thrift. Here's Chrissy inside, lays it up and in. Brings Warren back within 10. Brody will bring it across the timeline with 4:20 to play. Now it's Smith. Smith will bring it back over to Brody. Brody will hand it now to Santino. Gavin, the reason that Sharon has the 10-point lead with that 17-point third quarter. Now here's Brody. Brody drives. Brody has his shot blocked. Rebound goes off of Warren, though, and that'll take us to the media timeout. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Down there for
We're back here. Went down to the Allegheny Grill, you were telling me, Lou?
Yeah, I was just down. I went down. Tim, Lisa had a surprise birthday party for Tim there. Boy, man, it is nice. That's worth the drive.
I will pass that on to Dewey Irwin. Dewey Irwin, the owner of the Allegheny Grill, great guy.
Please do.
Coached baseball for a long time with the AC Valley and then the AC Valley Union program. And him and his former partner, Jim Marin, who just passed away here in the last month or so. Jim was one of the really good guys, longtime head coach at AC Valley High School for boys basketball. He had an Alan Eaton, believe it or not. Big guy, though. Yeah. Not like Warren's Alan Eaton, who's kind of a guard. That Alan Eaton was like a 6'5" forward. So here's Sharon with the basketball with 3.5 to play. All the way to the hoop goes Miller. Can't get it to go. Offensive board, though, by Boyd, and offensive rebounding has been a real key for the Sharon Tigers, and there's going to be a foul here on Warren. Didn't catch who that was on. This reminds me of the old Tip and Jim, Lou, calling it from the end zone.
Yeah.
With the renovations, you now get to call it from down on the floor, but in the old tipping, you called it from the press box up top. Here's Boyd with it with 3:11 to go. Sharon by 10 and in no hurry, as they shouldn't be. And now we're going to get a foul here on Lucas Thrift.
Yeah, they're going to have, I mean, it's going to get to the point where they're going to have to foul because their keep away offense is doing exactly what they want it to.
Heck of a game going on over in District 9 up at St. Mary's High School. Clarion leads Port Allegany 47-44, make it 48-44 with 33 seconds to go. If you want to watch that and listen to this one, you can, all on the YDL Sports Network. Between distribution agreements and us doing games, 10 of them on tonight, Lou.
Heck of a night. I'm trying to.
Turnover here by Sharon with 2:50 to go.
I'm going to listen to the Eisenhower game on the way home. Unless I can get to Edinburgh by 8 o'clock.
Our friends at Deej Experience picking that game up for us tonight. Appreciate Scott and all the guys at Deej. Here's a three-pointer deep by Thrift, and he hits it. Lucas Thrift with a deep three, and all of a sudden it's 54-47 with 2:36 to go. Timeout, Warren. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
You know, and
back here, 54-47, 2:36 to go. We were talking a little bit about the Allegheny Grill there in the break there. And, you know, Lou, I don't know if you know this. I know obviously Brian does, and maybe some people have heard about this. You know they cater a tailgate party for us every football season where we give away a tailgate party to one of the local schools. We've been going over to Westminster the last few years. They do all the food for it, no charge. Big supporters of local high school athletics. You're right. It's a little bit of a drive from Warren, but it's worth the drive. It's absolutely 100% worth the drive, especially on a nice summer night along the river. You can go down. You can make it a whole day. They've got a trail there for biking if you're into that sort of thing. If you like to bike the rails to trails, there's a biking trail right off of there. If you like to do the whole river scene, they've got the whole river scene down there.
It's like a mini Peak and Peak with the cottages and everything, just the way it's set up. Very nice. Very nice.
There's a hotel down there too, right next to it. You can stay in. My wife and I have stayed there a couple times. Now we're going to get a foul here on Warren as Sharon crosses the timeline.
Nice 4 fouls on Warren, team fouls.
So now Nixon with it. Nixon loses the basketball, and now we're going to get a jump, and on the possession arrow, it is Sharon basketball. So if nothing else, Warren got the arrow back to itself here with 2:26 to go, down 7. Miller hands it off here to Gavin. Gavin to Miller. Miller inside the Boyd. Boyd can't get it to go. There's a late foul call there, and they're going to get Eaton on that, and that's going to send Boyd to the line.
Sharon didn't build this lead by holding the ball.
That would be correct, and they're trying to hold it now. Another missed free throw by Boyd. He's 0 for 2 this quarter. So they're going to get Smith back in the game for the Tigers as Boyd's going to try to make this an 8-point game. His next shot is up. That is good. Eight-point lead for Sharon. 2:13 to play. Here's Thrift. He just hit that big three for Warren moments ago. Now he's going to drive. Oh, nice pass to Eaton, who lays it up and in. Eaton's first basket of the game, and it's all of a sudden a 6-point game. Quickly the other way. Here comes Gavin. Gavin almost had it picked off, and then a block shot by Thrift, who makes a great play to keep it in bounds. So now Chrissy with Warren just down 6. Gets it over to Eden. Eden drives baseline. Eden's in trouble. Looks around. Finds Thrift. Thrift, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebounded by Boyd. Minute 36 to go. Boyd ahead to Smith. Smith on a 2-on-1. He's going to be fouled by Thrift with 1:32 left, and he's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Oh, Warren had that wide open look from Thrift that would have made it a 3-point game. Instead, Kylene Smith will get a chance to make it an 8-point lead. Smith takes a deep breath, looks, visualizes, shoots, and makes it. Minute 32 left. Warren down to 2 timeouts. They do have the possession arrow. Next shot, good. Smith clutch there with both of those. 57-49. Chrissy across the timeline with a minute 27 to go. Chrissy hands it to Eaton with a minute 24. Three-pointer by McMeans. Just a little short. Chrissy the rebound. He puts up a shot, and he's going to be fouled, and he should get 2 here with a minute 20 to go.
It's a good offensive rebound by Chrissy to keep the ball alive and get it right back. They never came back down to the ground with it. Just put it right back up again and got fouled in the process.
So with a minute 20 to go, Chrissy will shoot 2, trying to make it back into a 2-possession game. 57-49 Sharon. Minute 20 to go. First shot by Chrissy is up. First shot no good. Just can't miss free throws when you're trying to complete a comeback. He'll get a second one here. Referee Alex LaBruza bounces on the ball. Next one is up, no good. Missed them both. And now quickly across the timeline comes Nixon, and Warren's going to have to foul here. And we're going to get a timeout with a minute 9 left. We'll leave it here. Nope, it's going to be a full, so we'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
So out of the Ross Becker Insurance timeout by Sharon, they have 2 of those left. Warren with 2 of them left. Minute 9 to go here in regulation. 57-49 Sharon. Warren just missed 2 free throws that would have made it a 2-possession game. Tigers will inbound. They're going to separate Boyd and Thrift right now. Now triggering will be Brody. And almost stolen on the inbound there by Eden.
Got to run towards the ball, not away from it.
So now looking again to inbound. They get it in. Get it into the hands of Nixon with a minute 7. Ooh, and Chrissy thought he had the takeaway, but they're going to get Chrissy with that foul, I think. It must have, because McMeans is still in. Otherwise, it would have been on him. So it'll be 2 shots now for Nixon, his first 2 free throws of the game. He's been held to 2 in foul trouble most of the night. Jerry Nixon's first shot is up, and it is no good. Wine hasn't been kind right now to either of these 2 teams. Nixon will get a second one with a minute 5 left. Nixon's second shot is up. That one is good. 9-point lead for Sharon. Chrissy quickly across the timeline. Chrissy looking into the corner. 3-pointer up by Wood. No good. He airballed it into the hands of Smith. And now with it is Nixon, and he loses it out of bounds, but it's going to go off of Chrissy. 51.7 to play. So it's starting to feel like, Lou, that Warren's Cinderella run has kind of run out of steam here.
Yeah, well, they're still in it, though.
Quickly down to a layup for Gavin. his first basket of the fourth quarter after scoring 17 in the third. He's the reason Sharon is probably going to win this game. Eden, though, I'm sorry, yeah, that was Eden with the layup on the other end. Still, and then a steal, and then a missed shot, and then a rebound and a foul, and that's going to send McMeans to the line. So Warren with 26 seconds just won't completely go away here. Battling hard as the Dragons. So they got the basket by Eaton and then the steal by McMeans, and he gets a missed shot, but then his rebound and his fouled. Got to hit the free throws, though. He does hit the first one. Back to an 8-point game. Still 2 timeouts for Warren. That's important considering the clock doesn't stop in high school basketball after made baskets. Second shot coming here for McMeans. It's up. It's good as well. And now Lewis, Brown, and Sharon want a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Back here, 26 seconds to go. Sharon 60, Warren 53. Sharon basketball after the Ross Becker timeout by the Tigers. They have 1 left. Warren has 2. The arrow in Warren's favor. Brody will trigger against a full court press. Gets it into Boyd, who, I thought he had lost it, but they're going to call a foul here. They're going to get it on McMeans, and that's going to be his 5th. So McMeans fouls out of the game with 15 points. 9 of those in the first quarter. 12 of them on 4 3-pointers. So now Cedric Boyd goes to the line where he is just 1 of 3 this quarter. 24.5 seconds left. Boyd's first free throw is up, and it is good. Back to an 8-point lead. Boyd trying to salt this game away for Sharon and get him back to the district championship game. Second one is up. Second one is good. Wood quickly across the timeline. Wood gives it off to Thrift. Thrift, long 3-pointer. Way off the mark. Rebound by Nixon with 16. Ahead to Boyd with 13. Boyd lays it up and in, and that'll do it. Down to 6 seconds, and Cinderella's slipper comes off Warren as Chrissy hits a 3 just before the horn. But Warren falls 64-56 here tonight, and their dream of a district title comes to an end. Sharon's remains alive, thanks in large part to the monster third quarter by Santino Gavin, where he scored 17 points. We'll be back after these messages. Final score here from Farrell. Sharon 64, Warren 56. You've been listening to high school basketball on the YDL Sports
Golfing
Network.
at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Wrapping this one up in the District 10 4A semifinal, Sharon 64, Warren 56. Let's take a look at our final statistics. Cedric Boyd led the way for Sharon with 23 points. Santino Gavin, thanks to 17 third quarter points, finishes with 19. He'll be named our Allegheny Grill of
There you go. You're back on now.
All right, there we go, Lou. We lost power there for a minute. I'm not sure what happened, but we lost power. We were wrapping things up here. And again, Cedric Boyd with 23, Santino Gavin with 19, 7 for Iron Brody, 6 for Keith Miller, 6 for Kylie Smith, and 3 for Jeremiah Nixon. For Warren, leading the way with 14 each. Lucas Thrift and Logan Chrisley, 15 for Jacob McMeans, 4 for Alan Eaton, 5 for Landon Wood, 2 each for David Manning and Jackson Thrift. Any final thoughts?
Well, the third quarter with when Gavin got hot and just, he made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers and had 17 points in the third quarter. Warren just didn't have an answer for him, and then they, that's when really things, got away from him. And Chrissy's coming, starting late. I mean, he didn't score. He had 5 points in the first half, and he had, he has to score, and which he didn't. And it was just one of those games where, you hate to say, well, they're still in it, but still, it was just, they didn't play well enough, I don't think, to win it. And I think Sharon just played well enough to win it. It really wasn't, it wasn't a blowout win, and it was a close game for most of the game until, the third quarter when that kid got hot and, kind of, put things away there a little bit.
That'll do it for us here from E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium in Sharon. Once again, final score in Farrell, not in Sharon. Final score is Sharon 64, Warren 56. Dragon season not over. They'll play Hickory on Friday night at a site and time to be determined in the District 10 third place game. They're in the PIAA playoffs. Cathedral Prep Sharon, round 2 for the district title, also on Friday night at a time and location to be announced. For my partner Lou Bizza, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night